am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here. Welcome to another PUBG video. Sorry I've been lacking on the content lately. I have been very busy for work, but now I'm back, and hopefully it slows down a little bit. Did you guys see those crazy shots that Gary got at the intro with the AWM for the clutch? He sent me that clip a while ago, and I told him I'd use it as an intro, and I'm glad I did. That was pretty sick. Well, did you guys hear about PUBG in China? PUBG Mobile? They basically... Well, not basically, they did. They took PUBG Mobile away and replaced it with a copycat game called Game for Peace that basically reflects more of what the Chinese government wanted PUBG to reflect. So people don't die anymore through blood splatter when they get killed. They like get on their knees and like wave goodbye and stuff. And it's like, is this a shooter game or something else? But it's basically PUBG, like the same map as far as I can tell and everything. But I don't think that's something I'll be playing. Plus, it's only available in China. Just thought I'd drop that out there. I saw that news pop up the other day on my feed. So I wanted to keep you guys updated with the PUBG news. What about that PP-19 Bison, man? What a beast of a gun. So this was a game I just wanted to share with you guys, upload to YouTube, because it's just one of those games where I was just driving around trying to have some fun. And, you know, just some crazy, interesting stuff started happening. I found some people camping, like this guy. He's up there on that roof. I was hoping to get a shot at him, but I got too close to that Jeep and I wasn't able to aim down sights anymore. I hate it when that happens, man. So I'm like thinking this guy's completely, totally got me. Like dead to rights, you know, like I'm dead. I'm like, well, I'll see if I can get the first aid kit off. And once I get through it, I'm like, okay, this guy didn't come down to kill me. I don't know what his problem is. Does he know how bad he wounded me right there? He hit me in the head. Probably didn't know he got a headshot on me. If I knew I got a headshot on somebody, I'd probably go down and try and finish the job. But I was like, this is the most non-aggressive player I've come across in quite a while. I heard him cooking a nade, so I took off, and I'm like, okay, most people are gonna jump off or jump out a window or something and try and attack me, but he didn't. So I went inside, and I'm like, all right, let's just go get this guy. I see the door open. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go through there. He can hear me, so, you know, he knows where I am. I started to do the painkiller, and then I remember a couple games ago, I was in a tight place, and I tried to do a painkiller, and I got killed. The guy came around the corner, like, as soon as I did it. So I'm like, not today. Not this time. I'm going to wait for this dude. I'm going to wait for him right here. So I decided to sit in the corner with my SMG. And, you know, just wait for the guy, listen, check my surroundings, be tactical, strategic. Yeah, I'm camping. All right, whatever. I'm waiting for this guy to come to me because here's the thing. I know if I go up those stairs, I'm dead. It is so easy, even for the newest player in the world, to shoot people that are coming through a corridor or coming up some stairs because there's nowhere you can go. They're going to hit you with almost every bullet. So I'm like, not today, buddy. Not today. This time, you're not going to get me. I'm going to stay right here and get him as soon as he comes down the stairs. I decided to do my painkiller because why not? I've been sitting here long enough. He actually hears me do the painkiller. Did you hear that? He jumped down out there. I heard him do that. You got to have a good headset, man. I got a little hit on him, and now I feel like I have an advantage. He's running, so I'm like, how much did I actually wound him there? I don't think I hit him anymore there, but I decided to come around the corner and just lay into him. He was a pretty good shot. You know, he almost got me, but you don't even have to aim that Bison, man. I went on to voice chat and told him to stop camping and then kind of laughed about it because I was like, well, I was kind of doing the same thing, but I don't know how long he was out here. Did he land here? Was he on the roof the whole time? I don't know. I just know that it was very difficult to get him to come off the roof. Sometimes in PUBG, you have to get people to come to you because they have, you know, the advantageous position. And if you go towards them, it ain't going to work out so good. So I decided to get in my Jeep and go for a little ride through the countryside, the PUBG countryside of Erangel. I hear some gunshots going off, some bombs exploding in the distance, but mainly the gunshots is what attracts me over here up on this hill. See? There we go again, more gunshots. Somebody just died. Always pay attention to your kill feed. You know if somebody just died. So I drive right past this guy, but I'm still in the mood for blood. You know, I'm in one of those matches where I don't really want to play stealthy. I just want to get out there and get into some gunfights. Win or lose, you know, this match, I'm in it for the gunfights. So I see this guy at the last second as I'm going to this tree, and he gets a nice little hit on me, but it doesn't do too much damage, so I decided instead of healing up, I'll just go for him. I think I might have smacked him in the head right there. I'm not sure if it was the head or like the neck, but it was pretty close to a face shot. Then he just leaves his cover completely, and it's pretty easy to shoot. He was a pretty good shot, though, because every time I peeked out, he was getting a good hit on me, but I must have had a better gun or got a good hit on that first shot. So I heal up, and then I decide to get back on my road trip of Erangel and keep exploring. And that is when we run into another player that obviously has the same idea. Watch here. I'll show you as soon as we see him. See him right there? He's in a Jeep, and the one thing I noticed is that this guy was driving way too fast for the speed limit. I don't know if you guys know what the speed limit is, but the speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour, and this guy's easily doing an average of like 75 to 90 kilometers per hour, and that's a death sentence. No joke. You know, I can drive that fast because I'm enforcing the law on Erangel. You know what I mean? I am enforcing the law. I am executing drivers that are driving too fast. And that might seem like a harsh punishment, you know, but what if a little kid was like walking across the road or something like that? You know, these people that drive fast on Erangel and PUBG, we don't write them tickets. We shoot them in the face. You know, hello, sir, license, registration, pop, pop. You're done. So I decided to execute some judgment on this guy, but unfortunately I missed and he kept driving. I thought I might lose this guy, but I knew in the bottom of my heart I could not let this guy get away because it is up to me, you know, to protect the citizens of Erangel until I kill them all and win a chicken dinner. But until then, I have to protect them from crazy, insane drivers like this. And the only way to do that is to drive just as fast as this guy so I can catch him and murder him, execute him, judge him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta deliver some freedom. I gotta deliver some freedom, America, to this guy. All right, so here we go. This guy finally decides to pull over. I don't even ask for license or registration. I just take care of the problem. Sometimes you just got to take care of the problem. I don't think his license or registration mattered anyway. As soon as I kill him, I noticed he had an 8x scope, which is probably a good thing for my SLR sniper rifle. And then I hear another speeder. Now I can tell just by listening to the engine how fast this guy is actually running, or driving, running. He's actually driving so fast that his car just did a jump through the air. Now, if you were following the speed limit on Erangel, your car would not jump through the air. So I tried to do a pit maneuver on him. He starts to get away, crashes again, and we had to blow him up this time. We don't want to leave any evidence. This guy doesn't need, you know, he doesn't need anything except not be here anymore. Speeding and driving fast. That is it. So then we decide to drive over this care package and take a look at what we got inside. And fortunately, it's an AWM. I had to maneuver some things around in my inventory to pick it up, but I got it, and I got my 8x scope. But there's another 8x scope here too. I was like, sweet. So we're all level 3'd up. We got the AWM, which is the most powerful sniper rifle in the game, and we now have a Jeep that doesn't have 2 tires. See, the problem is I was speeding, and that guy that was shooting at me was trying to deliver some freedom, because, you know, I shouldn't have been speeding. I executed a couple people for speeding earlier, and I just broke my own rule. But fuck it. You know, there's only 20 people alive. We got to get to this end game. So I ditched the Jeep here and looked for somebody else to deliver some freedom to. Fortunately, we're ready. We've got M4 as the main weapon, AWM secondary weapon, and I'm looking for this guy that was shooting at me. I wanted to make sure nobody's in the building beside me, but this guy that was shooting at me, he's a problem. Then out of nowhere, over there, oh, looking the wrong way. There we go. Out of nowhere, a motorcycle comes in and goes flying past that tree. So I'm looking for the guy, but he's already off the motorcycle. He must have ditched it while it was still moving. So I'm like, whatever. I've got an 8x scope at AWM. This guy bit off a little more than he can chew, and it's true. Check this out. You see the guy peeking there. He takes a shot, but he misses, goes to the other side of the tree, and gets one right in his head. We just delivered some freedom to that guy. And then we had the most the most horrible thing that can pretty much happen in the end game, running through an open field, but I had with like 0 cover. Like, this part of the map I don't like very much when it ends here, especially when, you know, there's nowhere to go. But fortunately, the last 4 people all seem to be preoccupied with their own firefights instead of looking at me. Obviously, there's a guy down in that compound. We can see him through the window. I took a shot at him, but I don't know what happened to my bullet. I think it magically, look at this. Pretty sure my bullet just disappeared. No idea what happened to it after that. But I figured the guy is fighting somebody else, you know, because all the smoke and the gunshots and explosions are over there. So I'm like, this is probably my chance. I get screwed by the circle again. It is not on my side. This whole time it has not been on my side. But somebody just got killed. So there's only 3 enemies left now. We are out in the middle of this open field with the only good thing about being in the middle of the open field, I guess, is that we have the best sniper rifle and one of the best scopes for that sniper rifle in the game. But I'm still like super nervous here. Like where are these last 3 guys? Obviously there's probably 1 or 2 still down there at that building where they were fighting, but there's got to be another guy out here somewhere. So I'm like, oh man, at least I got to these trees. I got some shade, but I'm still not in the zone. I got about half a minute here, 32 seconds before the last part of the circle pushes in. So I decided to boost up. Always a good idea to keep your boosts running, especially in the end game. Try to stay as close to a full boost bar as you can. And I see this guy on the wall. I'm like, I can one-tap this guy with the AWM. But I started getting shot. I still took a shot at that guy. Don't know if it connected or not, but I did find the 3rd guy I was wondering about. He's up here. That first shot, I'm pretty sure didn't connect. That shot connected. And that last shot connected. Pretty ugly shot. Definitely not a headshot, but at that point, I didn't care. I knew the guy was wounded, so I was like, all I have to do is get 1 more bullet with the AWM into this guy, and it's over. So now there's only 2 left. I killed that guy, and then the guys fighting down at the house, one of them won that battle. And if you look, you can see that the blue zone is overtaking that compound. And this blue zone is so strong. I see the guy get the car, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm going to snipe this guy out of the car. He has to drive straight to me. Look at this guy. He's got to be hurting so bad. I must have missed him by just a hair, but I wasn't worried about it because I knew he couldn't survive in the blue that long. No matter what kind of boost you have, this blue in the end game is fatal. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Later.